into that area that looks after collaborative tools, integration, single sign-on. We feel that that is a very important part of the organization. It's not about us just sort of hosting, setting up servers. It's about integrating our on-site or on-prem data center with everything that's available out in the marketplace. In doing so, you bring everything together. You provide a very rich experience to your users, while hopefully driving down some costs. But really, it's about the added functionality and being able to do it with agility. One of the caveats and I guess pitfalls of moving corporate applications to the cloud are the contracts that normally you're being asked to sign are fairly inflexible. If you go through the terms and conditions, you find that they don't give you a lot of latitude. The SLAs are fairly loose. So when you move into that environment, the expectation is that you're going to get the same or better service. And of course, all relationships start that way. But if you don't get the same or better service, you have to go back to the contract. And what normally happens if you don't read the contract very carefully, you find that you've entered into an agreement where you don't have the ability to either penalize the vendor or exit the relationship in an easy fashion. It used to be more of a procurement task to really look at the terms and conditions in the contract. What we're finding with cloud, because it's such a technical contract, there's been a bit of a pushback to IT to say, you need to help us understand this. And this isn't something that we've ever had to we were never called upon to do this, and we don't normally have this skill set. So it's been a bit of a learning curve within IT. And if we're to assume the risk, really we need to be trained, and it's incumbent upon us to go out and make sure we know what we're looking at. We understand the technology, but we might not understand the legalese. So it really is becoming a tighter partnership. Where it used to be a handoff, it's becoming a partnership with both internal legal as well as procurement. We went ahead and we created a new position for vendor management and contract management. And as I said, this used to be done by procurement and solely by procurement. But now, because it's becoming an IT task as well, what we're finding is we better take ownership, and we better have the right skill set take over this ownership and be able to write the documents, vet the documents, and once the relationship is set up, we need to manage that vendor very tightly.